We will continue with our next speaker then, and that is Simay Dinc, who is the producer of the mobile game Recontact Istanbul, which won a variety of prestigious awards. She is also a board member of Oyunder, a non-profit aiming to support and represent the Turkish game industry. And last but not least, she is the founder of Women in Games Istanbul, and we'll talk about how games can lead social impact and how we can use and create games that create spaces for healing, for connecting to people, and for learning. So please welcome her to the stage. You want this microphone or this microphone?
Hello, yes. Thank you for inviting me here. I just came from Istanbul. I'm very glad to meet creative minds from all over Germany. Sorry. Yes, I am Simay Dinc. I'm co-founder of Recontact Digital Arts. I'm founder of Women in Games Turkey. I'm co-founder of Kıraathane Games. And I'm the board member of Oyunder. In Turkey, especially, nobody understands what I am doing. But totally today, I would like to explain how I did it, what I did it, because I'm a person who tries to bring art, technology, science, empowerment, impact, social innovation to the world of the game. So let's start with, I would like to go back like 25 years ago. When I was 5, I was a gamer. I was an addicted gamer. I started with Prince of Persia. Have you ever played Prince of Persia? Ah, great, yeah. I was addicted, like I was playing like hours and hours, and my mom told me that I'm a very bad role model to my younger brother. So she took to the computer from me, and I felt that depression right now. I can feel again. Anyway, so I decided to buy the Game Boy. Who had got the Game Boy? Game Boy. Hey, you see the yellow Game Boy there? I still have it. So I because I couldn't find money and I have to just run my business when I was 7 to buy this Game Boy. So I started to sell napkins to my classmates in the primary school, the colorful napkins. Hey, I have colorful napkins for €1, come and buy me. And they bought it. Amazing. After I got the money, I bought the new napkins. Napkins. After 1 week, I got this yellow Game Boy because I bought the yellow one because my mom's favorite color. So I came back to home and I showed the Game Boy and the cassettes, the other games, and my father told me that how I did it. I said, I told my business model, very creative one, and he told me that you have to study business administration. You will be a very good businesswoman. And they decided to be when I was 7, and I graduated from business administration. Unfortunately, when I entered the business administration, I wasn't satisfied. It wasn't for me. Then I started to travel the world. I've been to the USA, my first job in Universal Studios, and I've been to Australia. I worked in the Sydney Opera House, in Japan, in Thailand, in many countries. Work, travel, study, and I understand that I discovered myself that art and technology, the blend of culture, art and technology makes me really, really happy and makes me powerful. So when I came back after I came back to Turkey, luckily my little brother, he became a film director. Then we start to shoot films. But when we look at the global revenue of the gaming industry, it's now like $110 billion annual market. And what about cinema? What about movie? Can you just guess how is the annual revenue of the film industry? Gaming is 110 billion. Just imagine how is this movie industry. Annual revenue is just $35 billion. It means that the gaming industry is 3 times as large as the cinema and the movie industry. So what we did it, I was very passionate in the gaming industry. My brother is also, and my brother is a film director. And we just talked that, can we make a blend of the video arts and put into the mobile game let's try. And we took our culture. We are from Turkey, we are from Istanbul, and we make a game about Istanbul. We called Recontact Istanbul. So we start with 3 people, me, my brother, and our one developer. So it happens. It's just the world loves the game. iOS loves the game. And it's just featured in 153 countries. And the app stores is just, that there are many selections, and they put us into the first row in many selections. But the important selection was the game is the art category. So maybe game is just considered about the technological and economical object, but the game is the art and culture of our century, is the 21st century of this is the 21st century thing. Yeah. Here, my little brother, we are giant siblings, and our developer. We start with 3 people, just 3 people, and world start to know us, world start to explore our games. Then we decided to do the world's first cinematographic mobile game. This is our new game, Recontact Istanbul Eyes of Sky. This is the first. It's full of cinema. We don't use any animation. We use real actors and real actresses. Is there any Turkish person? Yeah. Maybe you know Fikret Kuşkan. He is one of the most popular actor in Turkey, and we work with the Turkish actors, actresses, Instagram phenomena, the influencers into our game. So yeah, I was just coming from San Francisco last month. I was in there. Our game is chosen in best meaningful play category. So we are very happy about that, and we would like to inspire more artists and more people they can engage and they can add their value to this industry. So. And yeah, Women in Games Turkey. So when I entered the gaming industry with Recontact, I assumed that I just said that, where are the women? Because in Turkey, imagine, like almost the global. It's not a Turkish problem, it's a global issue. But imagine like 80% men in this industry, 20% the women are represented in this industry. And in Turkey, like 5 years ago, maybe 5 or 10 women representing this game sector. So, and I believe that there is no being such man or being such woman. There's just creative minds, and they want to produce games, and they want to create a value. But we have to make aware about this amazing global economy to the women. So we start, I founded the Women in Games Turkey 3 years ago. And in our first event, okay, we were very excited. Okay, this is a revolution, Women in Games Turkey. Hey, the media release. We were waiting like hundreds of people. And in our first event, just 3 women came and 30 men came. Then our second event, 5 women came, 50 men came. But after 3 years, it was our last event, and like we had got hundreds of applications from all over the Turkey, because in these 3 years we went to Anatolia, we went to almost 30 cities all around the Turkey. We gave educations, training, we make educations like give workshops and show this industry, show this colorful sector. So I believe that the empowering is the important thing, because you just, the developing thing, being a developer is very important, but it's just not about developing, or it's just not about codings. It's about art, it's about culture. So we would like to people realize that this is the multicultural, this sector get enriched by the multicultural, multidisciplinary area. So these women are coming from like they are. Some of them are doctors, lawyers. They are just studying business administration. They are in many fields. So I have a little video, and after 3 years, I said that we decide to make something to take attention. Just we are Turkish and we like to dance. we love to music, and we went to the very famous musician and said, okay, we wrote music about women in games. Could you please make this music for us? He said, yes, okay, let's do that. And we went to the studio, we sang it, and we wrote it, and we made it. I hope you like it. Let's start. Can we start?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Women in Games. I'm a princess, I beat the boss. Came to see you play with us. Let's write the code, solve the puzzles. Jump, jump, let's level up together. Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? We are in games. I'm a princess, I beat the boss. Came to see you play with us. Let's write the code, solve the puzzles. Jump, jump, let's level up together. Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? We are in games. Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? Who's in games? We are in games.
Thank you. We are also working with İTÜ. İTÜ is the Istanbul Technical University. We are working many universities in Turkey. And after I just shared this video to LinkedIn, and I got attention from US, Australia, and UK. The woman just came, just wrote us that we would like to work in Turkey. I said, yeah, come to Istanbul. It's a great place to work. If you come to Istanbul, have you ever been to Istanbul? Okay, we have a great potential. Okay, if you want to come to Istanbul, come to this Saturday, because we are organizing the next biggest event in Turkey, in Bahçeşehir University, in the Game Lab. So yeah, it will be a huge event in Istanbul this Saturday. Always welcome. And now, came to the social impact side. So, have you ever been to Ayvalık? No? Okay, great potential. Okay. So, can we reinvent our future by game? This is also Ayvalık. It looks like it's heaven. You have to come. Still, yeah. Okay, this is Ayvalık, and this is a place where people going for summer holidays, for cultural activities. You see, it's beautiful. I'm just promoting to Ayvalık. My old childhood just passed in Ayvalık. We had a summer house in there, and every summer we were going there and have lovely times. But there's an abandoned village very close to Ayvalık. And when I see that village, I just love it. I just fell in love with the stones, the history, the culture, because it's founded in 1462. It's almost 555 years ago, founded by Ottoman soldiers. After that, Greek people came and built the houses. After the Greek people gone, the Boşnak people came. It's a multicultural place. It's amazing. It consists of 400 old stone houses and just 50% left. And our houses, our places is very close to this village. And I decided that maybe if I invite scientists, entrepreneurs, gamers, artists into this village, we can just make an impact. So, this is my brother, the giant one. Yeah. And what we decided, the first one is, we bought an old coffee house in the middle of the village. The kıraathane, normally, just kıraathane means old town village house, old town coffee house, and we put art into that, and we made a digital art incubation center in that old town village. We start with that, and we show that what we would like to plan, and we start to invite people And the first artist, who is a steampunk artist, he came to the Ayvalık and he opened the gallery. Because the game, as I said before, is not about consists about codes. It's about art, it's about culture, it's about technology. And the different art disciplines is creating value in this industry. So we have to inspire by each other. The first one, he had a he opened his steampunk gallery in our village. And this is I think one of the first printer. This is 200 years old printer. We bring like 3D printings to the village, but this is also, we would like to show that the traditional side. And yeah, this is also the video. It shooted 3 years ago because we just started to renovate this village almost 4 years. We would like to make a co-creative place for creative minds. It's like you can imagine like a creative cluster.
Comment te dire, je veux pas te mentir, tu m'attires et c'est là que se trouve le vrai fond du problème. Ton orgueil, tes caprices, tes baisers, des délices, tes désirs, des supplices, je vois vraiment pas où ça nous mène. Alors, on se raisonne, c'est pas la fin de notre monde et à tort, on se questionne encore une dernière fois. Je ne sais pas comment te dire, j'aurais peur de tout foutre en l'air, de tout détruire, un tas d'idées à mettre au clair. Depuis
This is our place, Kıraathane. It was 3 years ago. 2 years take this restoration
Je
time.
reste si passive, mais toi tu me regardes, moi je te dévore. Et c'est parfois trop dur de discerner l'amour, mon ami, mon amant, mon amour, et bien plus encore. Alors, on se raisonne, c'est pas la fin de notre monde et à tort, on se questionne encore une dernière.
And women in that village. And this is the Emine and this is the Havva. And okay, we entered the village. We had an opinion about to like make a creative cluster, but when we see the women in there and they don't have a job, they are just they didn't do anything. They just okay. We said okay, what is your best thing? What you can do? They said okay, we can do like some handcrafts. Said okay, just do it. And they start to do it. The Emine, in the right side, start to make pastry. And the Hava start to make like clothes. And every day, the revenue, the daily revenue of the Emine is 6,000 Turkish lira. It's equal to 1,000 euro. Imagine the daily revenue she gathered. After, because we just open a place for all women in that village, and they can produce and they can sell and they earn money. After they earn money, they bought smart phones. The first thing they bought, yeah, I'm really surprised. And this is me. I'm not a cosplay. Emine gave Emine gave her the 40 years old wedding dress, the Boşnak wedding dress for me, and because we start to make a cultural festival in our village. So it was from last year. And also this year, on the 7th of May, we are also doing another cultural festival. Always welcome. And you know Airbnb, we are trying to do village B&B in here. You can come and rent village and you can help the village holders. And this is the summit circle. Yeah, we can do your wedding ceremony in our village. We are doing the wedding ceremonies of our artist children into our village, so it takes really attention from worldwide. And this is the old abandoned primary school, and we asked to the Güler Sabancı. Güler Sabancı is one of the most powerful women in Turkey, and she is the owner of Sabancı University. It's very entrepreneurship university, and we invited her. She came, and we said that we need a university in this village, and she was really passionate. And she said, okay, let's do that. And this summer, the Sabancı University's Creative Art Technology Center is going to open in our village. So they will give coding lessons to the children, and they will give creative technologies workshop to our village children. Yeah, this is the first time they see the 3D painting. And yeah, this year we opened the Kıraathane after 2 years of the restoration. The first time, what we did the first time, you know, the religious course, we have like a Quran, they say Quran course, like every summer the children is going that kind of courses because there's nothing to do that. And in that village, there's one option, there's one event, this is a Quran course. And we went to this teacher and said that, okay, could you please take these children to our events, to our workshops? He said, okay, and he bring to Kıraathane, and we give free game design, game workshop, gamifications, lessons, workshops, trainings to the village children. This is one of the workshops about gamification. See, what we'd like to make it, like we would like to make self-awareness, self-management, social awareness to these children. Yeah, see the happiness that gives lots of energy to us. And thank you for listening to me. Maybe it's like quite mixed about like art, technology, social impact. But if you have any question, you can send me an email, or we can talk later. Or if you have any questions right now, I can take it.
Questions? Questions, anyone? Yeah, there in the back.
Hello, my name is Vitor. How would it work to have other countries having kind of not scholarship, but having access to visit your village? For how can this make for you guys? All these visits and the coffee, the stays, the Airbnb. There's a way to get countries to visit your village. I'm from Brazil. I would love to take this project.
Yeah, I'm talking like my village. My village is not my village, I believe. Okay, it was just like abandoned village, but I'm just like I feel like it's my child, you know. But of course, always welcome. You can come to Ayvalık, and you can come to our village. And in this July, we are organizing Cats of Small Village. The letter C is for creativity. Letter A for art, technology, and science. So it's Cats of Small Village. If you are in the creative industries, please welcome, please join us. And on July, we are going to be a huge festival the whole month. So if you come to on July, you will really, really like it. There's hotels in there, there are village B&B in there. So just send me an email, then I can arrange. You're welcome.
Relevant question. How many of the, are we going to be fine speaking English?
Yeah, sure.
Everything's in English?
In our village?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
No, when we come to the events.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so we'll be there.
Yes, because many people come from USA and Europe, the Creative Minds gathering in
Okay, I was just checking because
small village.
Flyers you showed us were interesting.
Yeah, Izmir, you can fly to Izmir, then come to the village. It's just 1 hour.
Okay, we'll talk about practicalities later.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
So it's a co-creative place. Also, if you want to just take your computer and work about your game project, please come to Kıraathane. We are giving our rooms, for free, just came just to be a part of it. Yeah, thank you so much for listening to me.